Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Sorry about the delay. I always have trouble getting YouTube to start. It's real fiddly. There's no sort of go live button with YouTube at all. So it's very bizarre. It's very, very bizarre. Thank you, everybody that's here with me right now. Hello, Sam. Thank you so much, Sam, for watching on Mixer. You are the best. Hello, Selic. Hello, Nina. And Dory, would I say? Dorum? I never know how to say these internet names. Hello, Loki. So you may have noticed already, you may not, I don't know. But down here we have quite a lot of money and quite a bit of time has passed. So it's been 2 weeks since we streamed Project Hospital, because I got some new kittens last weekend. I got 2 little kittens. And I do need to post a video of them on Patreon, I think. But I have been posting quite a lot of pictures on the Patreon Discord channel as well. I have put some in Discord in general. Zuki and Coral are their names, and they're about 9-10 weeks old now, and they're little monsters, but I love them. So yes, been spending a lot of time with them, but I've also, in any particular time when my computer's not doing much, have been running the hospital, so not making any changes to it, just letting it run so that we could get a lot of money, because we want to get really into the building. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to be pretty much building throughout this entire stream. We're going to really get into this. So I hope you're all cool with that. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to get this done and see the hospital progress a little bit more. While the hospital was running, we did actually achieve, there was a an objective up here to do 10 surgeries, which we did complete, which gave an extra 25 patients coming into the hospital a day, which is a little bit of a nightmare, but it's going to be paused while we build, so that's absolutely fine. And it's been replaced with reach prestige 95% at any specialised department, which I think with all the building work that's going in today, that should be fairly easy to achieve. What I would like to achieve today is to complete general surgery, make it all beautiful. I'd like to do the same with internal medicine, which is going to be here. And I would like to get surgery and the ICU to the top floor. Probably not going to make them all beautiful and decorate them. We'll see how much time that we have. But to at least get them to the right floor so we can clear all this out, I think would be pretty fantastic. I've paused it at just gone 8 a.m. because that's when most patients get up and leave the wards, which is pretty awesome. We'll probably have to run it here and there so that we can move the odd items of furniture. But yeah, okay. So the first thing that I'd really like to do is sort these wards out, because I do have my blueprints. But they're not quite geared up. When I built these blueprints, I didn't exactly know the hospital that they'd be going into. So there are just a couple of amendments I'd like to make to these 2 wards, because then they'll be easy to copy upwards for all the different departments. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to fix up these wards. So this is the normal ward here. And these are general surgery wards. And then we've got the high dependency unit here. And the first thing that bothers me with this is the nurses' stations are on the inside. I'd rather have them on external walls so that they can have windows going to the outside. I think that would be much nicer. And then we can bring the stretcher area here to the inside. It just sort of makes sense. And then these 2 ward doors would actually be quite close to each other. So that's where we're going to start today. Does that sound okay, everybody? Does that sound great? Hey, Paulsley, I've been meaning to email you. I've had a lot going on. It's been manic. It's been absolutely manic. Denise, welcome. Good morning. Breakfast with Blarla. Is it breakfast where you are? No, I didn't go live. I'm hosting. Oh, are you guys talking? Okay. Oh, the hype bot is saying that you went live. Okay, well, thank you very much for the host, although that was a bit of an assumption. I'm assuming you're hosting me, but maybe you're not. I don't know. You could be hosting somebody else. I don't know. Okay, sounds great. Good. Thank you, Sam. Excellent. Hello. Okay. Let's get into it. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to sort this nonsense out, but we could probably do a lot of copy and pop down, right? Now, I've been playing at Sims, The Sims 3, so I'm a little bit rusty with the controls here, and let's be honest, they were never brilliant, my controls in this game, because for those of you that are watching Project High Rise on my channel, I have now finished recording the last of those, and I am going to be doing my no, not my Sims, The Sims. Right, I want to delete walls. I can't talk and do stuff at the same time. This is absolute. I need doors. Right. Yes, so I'm going to be playing The Sims 3 World Adventures. That's going to be the new series replacing Project High Rise, because I used to play The Sims all the time before I started YouTube, and since I've started YouTube, I can't do it anymore. I'm not going to be able to copy and move this room because of the PC setup. I just know it. Let's try though. So we could try and move it. No. Unbelievable. They don't have like an eyedropper, do they? Oh, this makes me sad. Right, okay, so we're going to have to come into here. We're going to have to delete the fact that this is a ward and break all of this. This game, honestly, building is the absolute pits on it. Let's pop this here and I guess start building it in. I'd like to get in a little bit closer. Let's see here. So what have I got? We could probably move most of this over like this. It won't let me do the desk. Of course it won't, because the PC's on it. And the PC's in use. That's the wrong desk. It looks like I used this desk, but not blue. It looks like I used this colour here. And then I've used a white office chair. Okay. There it is. Okay, and then let's put the PC in there. Then we want something pretty. Right. No. There is. Something pretty. Okay. Let's move these bits over. Spin that round. There we go. And we need to pop in a wall here. Now, for the time being, general surgery is actually going to be blue. But we are going to want one of these walls to be green on the floor above. So I'm going to keep it green for the moment so that we can copy and paste them up, and then we'll change these ones to be blue. That's what we're going to do. That's the plan, the total plan. Let's pop this door in here, and we need to pop in some of the windows, because this is the whole point of moving it in the first place. It's going to be a little bit messy, guys, but we'll get there, right? So there it is. Now let's move. Oh, we can't move this nurse now, can we? Because it's all broken. So let's see here. Now I don't know which nurse. Okay. Was there there was no nurse assigned to there, maybe? Maybe. It's been pretty crazy on this department, I think that's fair to say, and I've totally forgotten how to play this game. God, it's only been 2 weeks. What are you all saying about The Sims, eh? When you are gonna play My Sims? So I've just released an episode of My Sims this Saturday. Yesterday. That was Saturday, wasn't it? Yeah. Episode 51, which was the last 3 Uber Sims. So that was yesterday. So be sure to check that out. There's one more My Sim to go, which I think I'm going to do for around Halloween time, because she's a spooky sim, and she's a super secret hidden spooky sim. So I think we're going to do that near Halloween. Yeah. The blueprint button. What do you mean the blueprint button? Which button are we talking about? Do you mean like prefabs or whatever? For whatever reason. Well, not for any reason, because this is in use, you can't move it or copy it or do anything. World Adventures is one of my favourite packs for The Sims 3. Is it simming? That's fantastic news. I've been creating a whole bunch of characters. They have backstories and everything. So we're going to get truly into it. Indeed we are. Why does Twitch keep posting that I'm streaming this game live? That is seriously annoying. I need to look into that when this stream is over and get it to stop doing that. Right. So if I never assigned a nurse to this room, how is this computer even in use? If I just delete this room, Brooke and Margaret, thank you. Well, what's going on here? I'd like to do the staff here for this room. How do I... God, it's only been 2 weeks and I've totally forgotten how to play this game. I would like to put the staff on the desk like this one, but this desk isn't working now. I know there's staff missing. It's the pits. It's the absolute pits. See this? Because there's a desk in here. Well, there's a desk in here and I'd like to assign staff, but it won't let me. Staff's missing. I know. I'm well aware. Let me assign them. I am. Oh, have I built the wrong nurse station here? This is, I guess, when I made that nurse's station. Fuck, Jesus. Do you know, I'm really, really rusty. I don't understand why my brain is this poor at remembering things. You'd think I'd never played this game before, or I haven't played it much, or do you know what I mean? It's so bizarre. My brain is utter garbage. Right, there we go. Okay. So now we've got to try and... Okay, thanks. Okay, she's moving this stretcher through here. So the first thing we're going to have to do is let her move past. Okay, thanks. Right. And it'd be great if I could just copy, move the room. But no. PCs. There's that one. Right, let's remove this door. They can't get in there now, so enjoy that. I'd like to be able to pick up items. Thanks. There we go. Move this over here. Move this over here. Move this over here. Okay. Build a wall. I think it's this one. We'll have to double check them all afterwards. Pop this here. Right. Okay. And then we'll get in these windows. I definitely want those windows. And then we need to put in these windows. Right. Now we definitely need to start getting some doors in. Because it's going to now constantly say, you can't do this because there's no entry here. There's no way they can possibly get in. I know. So let's try and create a way for them to get in. And we also need to... Are we on general surgery? Yes. This is going to break... No, it... Oh, I actually left it in place. That's nice. Usually when I go over the top, it's probably because the walls are there. Yeah, that'll be what it is. Get rid of this. Jessica. Okay. Let's see. Jessica is day. Stop resetting their allowed roles. There's no need for that. Absolutely no need for it. Right. Good. So this is the normal ward. A regular ward. And this... I'm going to bust all this again soon anyway because we've got to sort the toilets out the other end. Put this in here like this. And let's get ourselves some double doors. Some green ones. Probably... Because we have the stretchers. I think they're going to be like this, aren't they? So we can see, before I did this, I had a wall here. Like this, didn't I? By the looks of it. Oh, damn it. I can't stop that from happening now. Oh, I can. Ha 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 ha. Excellent. Get rid of that. She needs... Yes, there we go. And get rid of that. Okay, because we want to bring these stretchers back. Yeah. 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 And we can probably get some more stretchers in. Look at that. No? Okay. Give me. There we go. Thank you. Bunch of extra stretchers. That's alright, isn't it? What do we think of that? I mean, I know the decor's a little off at the moment. We'll get there, though. But I just feel like this might be a little bit better. Should we put a window in here? Or... No. No, we won't. We won't. It's fine. It's fine. Brain is focused on all the new kittens. Well, I actually haven't spent that much time with the kittens because of how much I work. But, yeah. I bathed them this morning. Because they do a lot of running around in the litter tray and food bowls and stuff while they play fight and whatnot. So they get very stinky. Now, so I'm happy with this end. This is fine, apart from the decor. We'll get to that. But this end, so this is great, this room here, because, you know, the toilets are on the inside, and that makes sense. You don't really want external walls, windows, for the toilets, right? It's not necessary. So, whereas this space here, which is for ward patients to have a bit of entertainment, something to eat and drink, having windows to the outside would be nice. Plus, they get these doors because we're going to build a little garden out here. So, you know, first of all, let's get rid of those windows. Yeah. So this is great on this side. Somebody typically is using this water. Is it you? Frank. Right, get over here. I want you to... That's going to stop. That business there, madam. I'm going to put a wall in here to gate this off. Please leave. Right. Nobody use this. Oh, somebody's using the bookcase. For the love of... Right. Right, I know. Let's just move this. Oh, yeah. It won't let me place it outside. Fine. I can't do anything with this stuff. Just get out of my way. Can I just have it out of my way? Is that okay? Please. Just let me not have it in my way. Okay. Then this, we should be able to just move these. Spin them around and pop them there. But we have to get rid of these windows again. There we go. And we'll get rid of that window. Okay. Now, let's delete these walls, right? What have I done on the other side here? Right, so it's got one of these windows here. Excellent. And the door needs to move. So there's a window there. Okay. And if we get in this door with its green, yeah. It looks like that this should be moved to here. And then we'll pop this here. Right? I think so. I think that might be it. Okay, except we've got this random window. Just get rid of that. Okay. Right. Could really do with them not using this bookcase. So I guess we'll just have to put all this furniture's in their way now. So let's move the sofa to here. And we can put the end table back. We can put in this television. We can put in the vending machine and the water cooler. Right. Okay. So now we just need them to stop using this bookcase. We're getting there. We're doing it. We're doing it. And then we can get on to just decorating this nice. Because what I want to do, I'm going to keep them green for the moment so we can just copy them and stick them up here. And this is going to be the new internal medicine ward up here, which means we'll be able to get rid of all these beds here and move them, which would be great. And then we can decorate this to be blue, so it's general surgery. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So have we stopped using this now? No. Okay. Don't make me rage. Mind you, these sofas and that are like different colours and things. I guess because this is the high dependency unit and this one isn't. Can we make snack machines, vending machines? It'd be nice to have like an eyedropper. You know, an eyedropper. Which one is the vending machine in? This one. I can have it blue, look. So I might have the vending machine blue. And you can have the sofa blue as well. Should we do that? I think that might be quite nice. Look, can I have a blue one for the normal ward? Because we made the chairs blue and everything. And then if we also... The sofa has a blue setting. Oh, that seems alright then. Ah. Yeah. Have we stopped using this? Oh my god, we have. Excellent. Okay. So that's correct, isn't it? I think I've done that right. So we can just clean up the walls we haven't decorated. So I noticed that this little hallway area here is actually the staff wall colour that I like to use. So let's paint this one in and this one in like this and spin this around like this. Did I go too far? Is that? Yeah, we've not done that one. Like that. That's not so bad. And maybe, to be honest, we should put the staff colour inside the nurse's office rather than the green, I think. Spin this round. Like that. I'll do the staff colour there as well. Okay. Now, we do need to fix the toilets up. So I've got the green all around here, which looks fine. What have we got? Right. So this now needs to, oops, be the green. You know, it's a good sign when you're saying oops. This needs to be green. Right, we've got some sort of random wall that's occurred here. Just get rid of that. Lovely. Good, I think that's the green walls all the way around. So now the walls in the toilets, again, are that sort of staff colour. And they are these ones by the looks of it. They shouldn't be too bad, the toilets. Oh, they look alright, don't they? They look alright. So let's have a look at this floor then, shall we? So we have the dark wood floor, which we're going to pop in across here. Is that it? Have we done it? No. Surely it's not done. There must be something else to do. What do we think? It just, I don't know, feels a little bit better now. No? Never thought of using glass between beds. I like it. Oh, right. Yeah. I just think it's a little less claustrophobic. Like, you want privacy, but you also don't want to feel like you're in a box and you might suffocate and die. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, I've given it a little bit of a fish tank feel to it. You know, so that they've got privacy and it should help keep the noise down. All in my mind, of course. But at the same time, they can see things and, you know, all that kind of jazz. And I've put this window in for this nurse so she can just sort of, you know, lean past her computer and have a look down the way and just see that everybody's okay down here, you know, and that sort of stuff, and what else? Yeah, and then like she can see clearly who's coming in and out of the ward. Security is a very important thing. Should we put windows between the two wards? That's probably not a terrible idea either, actually, and it might just make this feel a little less terrifying. You know, if we just put a couple of windows between the wards as well, just helps opening it up, doesn't it? So we can see that these beds on this side have windows to the outside, and the same with these ones, but these beds have nothing. They have nothing, yo. And they don't have the advanced life support machine either, so they effectively could have a window either side. Except they now back onto people that do, of course, have the advanced life support machine. So they would still have to deal with it. So you'd still have to be mindful of that. So I've just decided to not put windows between them, you know. But what do we think? Should we put a blind between, like here, all the way down? What do you think? You know, maybe we could do it without the blind, because you have to pick what side the blind goes on. I suppose we could do that on the high dependency unit side because the privacy is greater on that side, maybe? I don't know. They're more likely to crash, I suppose. What do you think? Should we do this? Should we put windows down here? Or if we put windows down here, should they be just the glass like we have here? Or should we not do it at all? Let me know. What do you think? What do you think we should be doing here? Total glass windows, blind windows, no windows. That's our options. Come on, let me know. Let me know. I would like to know. Loving the glass. True Purple, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. 75% rad. Looks awesome. Thank you very much. Do you have an opinion on the window issue that I currently appear to be having? Blind windows look great. Thank you, Simming. Okay. Are we all in agreement? Is Simming like totally on this? I think he might be. There we go. What do we think? I don't know. It's got a uniform look to it. No windows. Oh. Oh. No windows. No windows between them. What do we think? Because blind windows, don't want anyone peeping. Because these guys have glass between them, don't they? But their heads, I don't know why this game does that, but their heads can't see each other. And they can't see each other through this window either. You know, I think the windows look fine, but yeah, the blinds work best, I think. Okay, I think we have a consensus that we're putting in. I mean, I went with no windows initially just because it felt a little bit weird, but you know, I think if we are going to have windows with blinds, just feels a little bit better. I think it does feel a little bit better. So there we are. Okay, excellent. And okay, so now another thing is these gardens that I'm going to start building upwards, right? So let's get in. We're probably not going to decorate the garden just yet, but what I would like to do is just sort it out a little bit. Now, first of all, this is probably considered a foundation, isn't it? Where's our dynamite? No, is it not? Okay. Is it just normal flooring then? Or should I just put grass around it? Okay, sure. Because I'm probably going to remove the brick from all the way around the edge of the building. I'm not terribly keen on it. So, for now we'll just get it down here. And down there. So, clearing out this ward area here. And what we're going to do, I might, even because we're cleaning up these wards, something else is getting an idea of what the external part of the hostel is going to be painted like, which is largely going to be a blue motif that I've it was in one of the other hospitals, I think, on Sandbox mode. I quite liked this, except what we'll do, we'll change it up for this building, will be the red one, because this will be emergency, right? That's what I'm thinking. But these pillars might be better as like the brick, you know, like this, you know, because we're just using them as support pillars, right? That's some expensive grass. Turf is expensive. I need to put turf in my back garden because growing it, ugh. But it's so expensive. I was supposed to have done it the last 3 years now, and I still haven't done it. It would be so much cheaper to just plant seeds. But, you know, then looking after it all and making sure weeds don't come up and birds don't eat it and cats don't poop in it and ugh. I'd rather just put turf down. There's a reason it costs so much, you know, because it's hassle-free, right? Hassle-free. Just looks good instantly. So what is it that I'm trying to build here? I would like those fence postings. So that'll be like items, and then we get like external items or something. Which one is the external items? Items. This is items, isn't it? It's like I haven't played it in years. Right. So we're going to pop these in here, and it should stop all these fools from walking nice to other parts of the building this way. We're going to start forcing them. What we need to do is start getting some piles in. I mean, that might be nice, you know. That might be nice, but at the same time, you know, because what I am going to have a road coming through here, I think, and it's going to come up here and out through here. There'll be a little car park here and then a path linking these two. I think I'm going to put a car park in here, just use that space. Put some nice grassy areas here, maybe a car park over here. Bearing in mind there's going to be another one of these gardens, I think, out here. So we'll get there, but it's not important right now. Okay. But this is looking pretty good, wouldn't you say? Pretty pleased with that. It's looking okay. And eventually we'll decorate this out here with nice flowers and whatnot. But this is all right. And these are great now for pasting everywhere else. So we're going to update the prefabs. That's what we're going to do now. Update my prefabs. So we're going to select. So this is the high dependency unit. So hang on a minute. Is this not the right one? Save. Okay, no. Copy. Create. There it is that one. So we're going to now, hang on. Is that one there? There. Okay, so we've got it. Right, we've copied it. And now we're going to save. And we've got one here that should just be called, yeah, HDU. We're going to save it. Just going to save it over the top. And then we're going to do exactly the same next door. So I have got it selected. Excellent. So let's put that here. See, we got it. Excellent. And save it. And this is just the normal ward. There it is. Excellent. Saved. Bing, bada, boom. So now what we want to do, if all that messing around wasn't enough, we're going to mess around with it some more. We're now going to turn it into a blue ward. Yes. Because this is general surgery. And for general surgery, we want blah. Actually, we could just go straight down that line, couldn't we? Straight down that line. Straight down that line. Excellent. We could come all the way down here as well. Oh my goodness. What? Why, game? Why? Why do this? Why do you do this? You made me so sad. Bring this around here. Okay. I'm starting to remember this game now. I'm getting into it. When I first started it up at the beginning of the stream, I was trying to use my middle mouse button to like get at different angles and all this sort of stuff like you do in The Sims. Oh, it was so disorientating. Right, it's taken me a bit, but I'm getting there now. I'm remembering where I am with this game. I say I've been playing Sims a lot in preparation, getting all the characters together. Well, I mean, we're going to be playing mostly with one sim because we're going to be exploring tombs and whatever. And, you know, if you have loads of sims doing that, it becomes somewhat crazy. So we're not going to be doing that. But, you know, he's got other supporting characters, you know, friends and whatnot. Okay. Good. Oh, I thought I came down this line. It's like this game hates me. Okay. It was on the other side, probably. Can we see any more green? Oh, the doors. The doors are green. The doors are green. I'm so excited by all the hints for The Sims 3. Oh, right. Yeah. We're going to be a Tomb Raider, guys. We're going to explore all the things to do with the World Adventures expansion. Because I love that expansion. I played it a lot when it came out, but I never completed it or anything. And it's got, like, story and stuff, you know? It's time we got into it. All these years later. And I'm not a huge Sims 4 fan, so I probably am going to play a little bit of Sims 4 on my channel, but not much. I mean, currently I've only ever bought the base game. I'm probably going to buy Cats and Dogs, just because I was thinking about making a Blarla sim in The Sims 4 with a Zeke cat, and then putting them on the store with the hashtag so you guys can find them and download them if you want to play with the Blarla. So I'm going to do that. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Look it, everyone. Look it. I think... Oh, dear. They're finally done. Do you know what? I might make this blue, this area back here. I might make it blue and keep this area. Because the doors look weird. Like this. No? I think so. I think they're looking a bit bonkers. So I think we might do this. Do that. Yeah. And this. Did I flick it around too much again? Did I miss something? No? It's good. It's golden. It's great. There we go. Oh, the carpet. The carpet. Ah, I'm such a fool. So we want blue. Is it the light one? Who knows? Oh. Ooh. Do we prefer this one? I know it's not carpet, by the way. It's lino, right? I think the darker one might be nicer, actually. Put in the darker one. Okay. There we go. Now it's done. Right? 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 Is it? Is it done now? Jeez, I hope so. Now I need to update the things again. God. I want consistency. Consistency. So we're going to have to save the prefabs again. It's good to do, though. Okay, do them again. So this is the... Right. Yeah. So this is the high dependency unit. Boom. In your face. And then this one, save ward. Excellent. Oh, except now I've saved them blue, not green. Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay. So, but at least, I don't know. That was really dumb. Never mind. Well, that thing, I was trying to save myself work and now I've just wiped it all. Never mind. Never mind. I'm going to have a sip of my Dr. Pepper. I think what we'll do, because I'd like to get the proper offices in here. So I think we will get the new wards up here, because this is where internal medicine is going to be. Indeed it is. Okay, so let's do it. Prefabs. And now we're going to have to turn them all green again. It's fine. Okay. Let's see. So this is going to be here. Seems like that was a lot of money, didn't it? We'll pop this one. Okay, now we need to make them the right department. Okay, so we're just going to get rid of all this and turn to internal medicine and nurses station, and this is the high dependency unit. Okay, and this is the regular ward, so we'll just swap them out to be the correct departments. Excellent. Right. Right. Do we like or do we hate? Do you see the process that's occurring here? I think, knowing that this is going to be going high, I'm going to leave this, I think, white out here for now. Might change it later. We'll see how we feel. Then we'll make this brick part continue. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these brick. They might look a bit weird when we've painted in the rest of the hospital. I guess we'll see. But brick just seems like a sensible start, you know, if not the whole. And we don't want anyone falling off here. Although, I tell you, they'd be in the right place to do it. So I think we'll use glass ones up here. You know, it's a little bit safer than railings when they're up high. Like that. Okay. What do we think? Hello. Who have we got going? No, you lost your green prefab. Yeah, I know, Sarah. I know. I'm such a tool. Hello, Squeezle. Welcome. JKS just keeps simming. Yeah, so now we have to switch it all back, which we'll do. It's fine. It'll be done in a flash. So let's do it. We're going to have to do all these walls like this, aren't we? I'll ultimately. Can I do this? It won't... Oh, it does build in the wall. Do you know what? Whatever. It does build in the wall. Because it doesn't just decorate, does it? It builds as it goes. You're just rebuilding the wall all the time. We'll come down here. Okay. And this one. Okay. Let's grab these walls. Internal medicine. Make all these green. Or at least attempt to. God, it could be a bit tricky to see. Is it there? There. There. Okay. These ones. Okay, is that all the blue walls from this angle? I think so. Let's flip it twice and we should have all the others to go. Right. Okay, let's come down here. Across here. Right up the centre there. Okay. Excellent. Oh my god, it's just a massive build fest, everybody. Just building today. Do you know how desperate I am to do this? So doing it. This hospital's going to be beautiful. We just got to get there. We just got to get there. It's going to be a bit of a grind, but we can do this. Okay. There. But we haven't quite got a nice white wall back here, so let's just stick white. That is not a white wall though, is it? Look, I've got you selected as white. No, have I not? Are you just lying to me about what you are? What in the... what in the heck? Okay, so I think all the walls are green. So, carpet. Carpet, yo. I know it's not carpet. Leave me alone. I like to call it carpet. Because ultimately, in this situation, it would be nicer if it was carpet. But it's just too difficult to keep cleaning the hospital. Okay, and then let's replace our doors. Boom, 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 boom. With green. Bump, bump, dump, dump. Okay, and they can get up there, you see, because we have the lift. So now, down here, we will have... Look, our ward nurses. And they're... God, look how small they are. So we've got Rachel and we've got Patricia. So what we're going to do is going to move them. Rachel. Was it you and you? Yeah. Okay. Excellent. So... should we just employ some new ones for here? Like, just get it done. So we want her to be trained as a specialist because they're going to be purely looking after the patients on the ward. I'd like to see all their traits, please. So you have no perks, but I think we will get you in, and I think we'll get you in as well. And then we'll change it so that they only do patient care. Excellent. There we go. Right. And then we're going to go and break this. Yeah. It's broken. It's broken. And then that should encourage them to start moving these patients upstairs, right? That's what we want. Get them out of here. And then we can delete all these beds. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure there's lots of patients in very bad ways because I've not really been monitoring or watching this hospital with any real keen eye. I suspect there's lots of problems, but we're not going to worry about it too much. It's not our concern at the moment. Let's just get them all moved out. It's alright. Go away. I don't care. Literally don't care. We're building. We're building, alright? We've heard your cries. So we've got somebody here. Yeah. Excellent. So is that all of them? That's all of them. Quick. Let's delete all of these. Let's delete all of these. All of these. Ah, oh, how good does that feel? We've also got a random defib here. Ah, oh, that's nice, right? Hey Jill, welcome, 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 welcome. Sims 4 just didn't feel right to me. I still play Sims 3. Yeah, it doesn't feel quite right to me. It looks gorgeous, don't get me wrong. It looks stunning, but there are some very nice things about it, but there's just some unforgivable things about it. Okay, so the next area to deal with in the hospital is, you know, all the support for all of this, right? So we've got an awful lot of makeshift doctors' offices and nurse offices, and we want to fix that. And what we need to do, this space back here, we're going to put the doctor's office and the nurse office. Now, we're not going to have a corridor that gets to the doctor's office. So we're probably going to have to redesign the doctor's office a little bit so that they have a door that goes onto the nurse's office, and then they come through the nurse's office and then they're on the corridor, right? I think that's probably what we're going to have to do. So we're going to start with the doctor's office back here, and we'll see what we've got and work from there. So let's, because I did build the prefab. So now what would it be? Doctor's office, general surgery. Is it this one? No, I don't think so. This seems a bit... Hang on a minute, we're on the wrong department. No, it's the doctor's office. Okay, what would I call it? Diagnostic office? Ah, okay, so they're standing across all departments. It's this one. The standard, they're always the same. Look, so I've designed this. I designed this on my series. So you can see these are the doctors that purely will work in these diagnostic rooms. There is a potential to build up to 4 diagnostic rooms, I think, in my plan design, and we've only got 3 here. So if we have to get another doctor in, it's doable, right? It's absolutely doable. So what we have to bear in mind is that we're going to need a door to link up to the nurse's office, but that we also have this built-in toilet, and the nurse has a built-in toilet as well. And it'd be better to have the toilet on the internal wall so that we can have windows for the office. But at the same time, the door into the nurse's area, you know, it's like, what do we want to do here? You know, I suppose, which way do I want to do it? I suppose there's no reason why we couldn't do it this way and put the door opposite where the water cooler is, on that opposite wall there. You know, maybe we'll give that a whirl. So if we pop this in here, and then we will go to doors. Oh, that's the wrong colour. And if we put the door here and remove it from there, right? And move this up. And then we could put some windows to the outside. You know, wouldn't that be nice? So they could have a window each. Right, I've put the blinds on the outside because I'm a plum. Oops, and now I think I've just sold a plant. Or sold nothing. I feel like I must have sold something. I have no idea. I have no idea. Right, let's try it again. Put the blinds on the inside this time. Could you imagine somebody running around outside the hospital closing all the blinds? Okay, and then put a window here and a window here. What do we think? Bright, airy. Is that stereo floating above the table in the on-call room? It does when you pick it up. Oops, what happened? What did I do? Yeah, it floats when you do it. So, Yeah, I think this is fairly okay. So now we need to find the diagnostic doctors that we have for general surgery. We need to find them all. So look, here's a day and night one. Who's this guy? And what's he? He's working... We're going to have to move him. He's going to have to be moved. That's fine. We'll work it out. So, do we only have one in the day and night? Really? I thought we had more than that. Yeah. Look, there's another two over here. Right, why does it do that? Okay. Yeah. So, what we're going to do... William and Kate. So, we'll move... William and Kate over to here. Is it those two? Yeah. And then we've got Mark and Sarah. Mark. There. So now we've got no staff working here at all. So we could move this dude, right? So this dude I think is internal medicine. Yeah. So let's delete this and make it an internal medicine doctors thingy and move these guys, right? So over here we have Daniel and Richard. So let's move them over to here. Daniel and Richard. There we go. And now we can delete this garbage. So, right, get up. Go on. I said move it. Okay, are you glitched? Reserved for an interview with somebody called Paul. Do you like how the grass is coming in through the wall? Just enjoy that bit of grass. William and Kate. Yeah, it's like William and Kate. It's pure accident as well, but yeah, it happened that way. It's nice. Kate hasn't aged very well. She's looking a bit rough, isn't she? So I don't know. Right, who is Paul? Let's find out what's going on here. You. So where's this guy? Where are you? You're here. Shall we cancel all your appointments? Thank you. That was weird. Right. Let's... No wonder nothing works in this hospital. Right. Okay. Good. Excellent. This space is now clear. Also, can you see these random windows we've got here? Let's just pull them out. Right. So there we are. A doctor's office for the GPs. Now, we have a nurse's office as well, general surgery. This is going to be the stretcher nurses, right? Okay, so if we... Right, yeah, no, that was right. Prefabs in here. So we're going to have an office for all the stretcher. Here they are, right? But you can see the toilet's in the wrong place. That's what we might call a freaking nightmare. So we're going to have to fiddle with this design. But if we get this design correct now, then we can just copy them up the building, right? That's my thinking. So we can put all of our stretcher nurses in here. Okay. Yeah. Boom. I've committed to it, everyone. I've committed to it, even though it needs a bunch of work. So we're going to delete this door. Yes. And what we need to do is move these bits out, don't we? We need to move these bits out. Okay. And these bits. Okay. Is that everything back there? Should we have a quick spin? It's pretty clear, doesn't it? Now we might be able to just... Oh. We might be able to just... What? It's not accessible. Give it time, my friends. It will be. Just chill. Let's move the bathroom. To there. Okay. Excellent. Now we can delete this wall. I have to be really methodical in my head, otherwise my brain explodes. Okay. And then let's... Now these are these going to fit here? What they should do. I mean, it fit, I suppose, in the reverse, didn't it? It's very snug though. It's a bit snug. So the fridge and everything comes back in here. Then we flip the sofa. Like this. And then we need to put in another door. Shall I take this door out and just have an open bit of wall here? We could, couldn't we? I mean, we do need a door somewhere over here. Like here. Right. But we could remove this wall. And then what we could do is do my glass thing again, right? What do you think? Like that? What do we think? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Is it the pits? Okay. Now, with the decorating, I don't think we're too far off. So let's put in... Okay, that's wrong. Let's put in that and that. Okay, glass looks good. Okay, good, good. Thank you, SHIZWAH. Okay, excellent, excellent. Then we need to put this floor... Oh, but we've got that kitchen space. Okay, hang on. We've done a little... Oh, look, I can see, actually. We've done kitchen and, like, that lino stuff. Okay. Let's do that, then. So, have we done that one? Yeah. Okay. I'd like to see the items. Okay. See, looking at it now, one bathroom probably would have been enough, but I didn't know they were going to be close together like this initially. Do you know what I mean? You live and you learn. So now they can have some windows here, but they don't get the back ones. But they're now sort of one large room, isn't it? So that's kind of works. There's no clock in this space, which just feels a bit wrong. Do you know what I mean? Just feels a little bit wrong. Can we have a clock? A clock. A clock. Gimme. There. Okay, yeah. Put a clock here. And we'll put a clock. There's a window over that one. A clock here, I guess. That'll do. Right. And as we've started to build over here, let's just get this in back here, and let's pop in the turf down here. Okay. Right. I think we do have some problems here. You, Mark, you can come back now. Yeah. Now, I kind of like the idea of putting in a door here, I think. Just separating the walls and all this from the commotion out here. Let's remove these walls. And we're going to... Because we need to decorate out here anyway. This room needs to be moved. So we've got... thinking this sort of business going on. So we're decorating this corridor outside the ward. We will eventually put transfers on the wall and everything, but that's going to be, I think, finishing touches. Like this. And then we can get into the floor. So we're going to start with this. And we have the... What door do I want to do? I think we might have this door with the blue lights. Yeah. Because there's a matching window. Which I don't think is that one. That one. Like this. I think we might do that. And then on the floor. And then we can actually put, look, some windows and nice things in, can't we? So let's see here, windows. What windows could we put up here? Maybe we could put in... No, full length seems a little bit weird. Maybe just ones like this. You know. Now, this is just a corridor. It is just a corridor, right? Different department? Okay, let's correct this department. Let's make this a general surgery corridor. Yeah. Just around here. Okay. Nobody will be waiting in here or anything. This is just going to be a fairer through? Okay. So we just need to make it look nice. It doesn't need seating. It doesn't need vending machines or anything like that. It just needs to look pretty. So some bins though might make sense in the space, I suppose. The odd bin might make sense. Outside the wards, maybe like this. But otherwise, I think we're looking at plants just to make the space nice like this. Eventually, in fact, I say eventually, why don't we just start putting the transfers on the wall now? Because we know that this is the... Alright, we know this is general surgery, but there's transfers like the nurses, doctors, something like this is like the staff room type thing. You know, I don't know. And then we've got the wards. So we've got normal ward, and then we've got the high dependency. Like that. What do we think? You know? I wonder if we've got... we could probably put some signs up, but there's not much point in putting signs up here other than just because the wall looks a little bit naked. You know, maybe we could just put some signs up there like this. Maybe we could put a clock in. Like this, you know. But otherwise it is just a corridor that people are going to be moving through, you know. Do you think that's alright? What's this? Do you think that nurses and doctors' rooms should have the same colour? I mean, I do tend to use wood for sort of staffing, and this tends to be a staff colour here. But with the actual offices, I like the wood effect. And yeah, so I've got nurses with white chairs, doctors with blue, the desks are different colours, the rooms are different colours. It's because this game is a very difficult game to read from a distance, right? I mean, it's difficult to read up close, but with this game, when you're zoomed out, it can be very difficult to know what's going on where. So I suppose I'm just giving myself a little bit of help along the way to make it just a little bit easier to read by separating them out. I guess is my thinking. But they could be the same colour. You know, I tend to use this as a staffing colour. This sort of colour tends to be, it means staff. there is that. But otherwise, departments get their own colours, which I've largely just mimicked directly from the game. They stick with colours, and they've kind of stuck with me, so I'm going to continue using them. They work for me, so I know when I look at this blue that's general surgery, you know. Yep. Okay. Right. So there we are with this. I think we can update now. We need to move the nurses in here, but I think we can update the prefabs. So we've got, but I can never remember what I call these prefabs. So if we save this, I've got to be really careful. Office diagnostics. No. Yes. Yeah. That is it. Okay. And then this will be office stretcher. Okay. And then we should move in the stretcher nurses, right? We should move them in. So I think they're all down here. Look at them all. Just masses of them. So Linda and Carol. Start here. Linda and Carol. Okay. Then we've got Kate and Jane. Kate Moore and Jane Brown. Then we've got Kate and Casey. Kate Foster and Casey. And then interesting. Carol. What's going on here? So we've got 2 extra stretcher nurses at night at the moment. Interesting. So we've got Carol and Elizabeth. Okay. Carol. I'm sure this will come to light when we're actually playing next. Totally forgotten her name. Elizabeth. Sorry. Elizabeth. There. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure we'll notice problems in that area when we get there. Okay, so we can now let them move over to their new office. Right. You're a janitor. Okay, well, that's fine. You carry on then. It's interesting that they're walking all the way through here to use this toilet and not this one. Oh, you're going to the drinks machine. Again, you walk past this drinks machine to get that one. It's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay. So, hopefully now... Okay, now we still do have one chair. I bet it's this situation here, isn't it? This happens sometimes where the chair that relates to this computer aren't the same. I think that might be happening over here. Maybe once they've come back here, sat down, they get up and move. Let's fast forward this. They might actually do that. We might see a nurse come here and sit down and then leave again. Or not. She's probably very busy. She is a stretcher nurse. She's probably very, very busy indeed. Oops. Whoops, patient died. Right, come on, guys. Because this computer is no longer in use. Right, we're going to break this room. Yeah, it's definitely gone. Okay, I'm now going to try and delete as much of this as possible. I think it'll all go except that chair. Yeah. Wonder what nurse is using it. None of them. Where are you right now? Okay, you are busy. Right, let's watch her. You're doing a returning stretcher. And you are going... No. Okay, she literally just hasn't got back to her desk yet. Linda. I know you're busy. Right, did she just come out the back through the fence? Yep, she's walking through a fence to do that. Interesting. Wow. Our stretcher nurses really are under pressure. Right, let's get some more. Cheapest chips. Yeah, actually, you're great. You can now become a stretcher nurse. Because this woman is not getting a moment's bleeding peace. We don't have any fast movers. You're good though. Get you in. Right. They really are busy. Right. Can you catch a break now? Oh. Oh, she's sitting at a desk. Quick. No. I'm terribly confused. It's moved to the next desk now. It's moved to the next desk. Yeah, it's definitely... Right, who wants a slap? Is that what you want? Because that's what's going to happen. Right. Right, you've sat down. What the... Is it the next one now? It's the bleeding next one. What's going on? They're just passing the problem on. Things take longer when things mess around like this. Wow. Look at the labs. It's pretty busy. Look at them just walking straight through fencing. It's interesting. Give them that. The pathing is just like fence. Don't give a toss. Okay, maybe if I try the glass one. I'm really not interested. I'm trying to build. Kate, have a break. I can't even send her on break. Okay. You can have a break now? No. Okay. Right. Is it... Now both of these chairs and this one. Now we have 3 chairs that aren't linked up. Any ideas? Broken chair. And as far as I can tell, a completely broken office. And, I mean, what is this? What is even happening over here? Shall we try? I'm just going to put in a black... Oh. No. That floor over here. Shall we try the glass fencing? Because this is an outrage. Okay, let's try glass down here. Will they walk through that like it doesn't exist? And would they, if I put in, which one is it? Is it this one? No, it's that one there. Okay, so if I now bring this across, actually I don't want... Oh, that door isn't yet available. Actually, it probably is now. I've deleted all that stuff. Yeah, let's now delete this door. Because this was a temporary door. And let's pull this wall back a little bit. Well, the idea, I think, with this wall, actually, here, was that I would, again, do a similar door thing. So we could do that. So, let's see. Here. Like this. I think so. Into general surgery. Because, of course, this space here isn't going to be general surgery. This is going to be all those... it's going to be all like the sonograph and units and all that for all the departments, just all together. That's what we're going to do over here. and there'll probably be like a waiting room at this end and a toilet, and then all those offices here. That's probably what's going to happen. Now, we're on general surgery. These stretchers here probably don't need to be here anymore. I suppose we'll leave them there for the minute. General surgery. I mean, this is looking okay. And there's 2 diagnostic doctors and 2 diagnostic rooms. This diagnostic room needs to be moved upstairs, but that's absolutely fine. Because if we can get internal medicine working upstairs completely, then we can start clearing a bunch of this stuff out as well. Well, this stuff, right? Yeah, that's what we can do. We can clear this out. Because here in this space, it's going to be a bit of a mixture, because it's going to come over into this space a little bit. But I think we're going to want to try and get one more diagnostic room in, or at least leave space to build another diagnostic room. I suppose I could build the diagnostic rooms even if I don't employ doctors currently working them, and just employ people as and when I need them. So we can put these in. Then I think it'd be good to have a common room. Even though they've got like these little spaces, an actual common room would be really great. We're going to need a cleaning closet here. And possibly, yeah, and then we're going to need an office for all the doctors that are working these buildings, in these rooms. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so we're getting there. Okay, we're working it out. Jojo the Queen. Hello, welcome. We've not come across your character in the hospital just yet, but as you can see, we're changing things. Things are changing. Oh, look. Guys. Look at. They're using a path. Can you believe it? And I think we might just encourage this just a little bit more, right? Because I will have a path, I think, coming down here. Because there'll be a road down here, you know. So we'll do it to there. Something like this. Just starting to try and gently work out the exterior. Just a little bit. So I think it's going to be something like this. And I know that this building on the exterior is going to be like this one, but in red, because it's the emergency wing. So as I know that, shall we build that in? Like this. Even though we haven't quite worked this building out yet. I do know that I don't want it to grow in size. I want to try and fit it all in there. So there we go. So that building will look like that. Okay. And then back to the brick. So I think there's going to be, because we're going to have a road down here. We can move this door soon, which will be great. So there's going to be a path probably all the way to here. Got a tree in the way. There will be a car park in here, I think. So at some point this will probably get removed for that. Let's remove this tree. Yeah, so I think we're going to have a path along there. Which means as well, if this is going to be a road, we're going to have a path up here and then all the way to here. Right, okay. And then I think what I'll do is get rid of this all around here. No, they don't actually use car parks. No, just for show. I mean, this one will, you know, you can put your ambulances in them. We'll continue to do that. But otherwise, no. It is just for show. They don't use the roads either or anything. Okay, there we go. So, got an idea there. Let's remove this. Okay. We're seeing it. Are we seeing it? We're starting to see it a little bit here. Which is nice. Probably going to have as well a path back here, because I'm going to put in a car park back here. So probably as well going to want something like this. Yeah, something like that. Getting an idea. Getting an idea. Yeah. Which means we will have be like a, I don't know. Is it this? Like this. I'll sort out the lines, I guess, a bit later, and then we'll have some car parking spaces in here, I think. I will sort, because the lines get a little bit weird here, and we want some, probably some crossings and stuff to go in, but to get an idea, I probably will put in lines like this up here, you know, just so that they look the same. I will get those in, and then you know, we can have some parking spaces up here as well. Yeah, it'll probably be like, what, 3, I guess? 1, 2, 3, I don't know, I forget. Something like this, 1, 2, 3. I think that's well enough. 1, 2, 3. Probably have an odd bit in the middle. 1, 2, 3, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because what we can always do here is like put in some cross hatching or something. So just like, you know, walkway or whatever, or where the ticket machine would be, whatever. Yeah, so we're sort of getting an idea there, you know, and I'm not quite sure. Yeah, how I'm going to do this, but I guess what we do know is that we've got these paths here. Okay, alrighty. Yeah, okay. So it might help them just a little bit. So we still have this random door, which we will fix up. Okay, so we know that we need to start looking at internal medicine upstairs. That's fine. So the first thing that we can do, of course, is well, select internal medicine and go to the prefabs, and we're going to get the office diagnostic office thing. Right, we're going to pop that in here, and we're going to get the stretcher office in as well. There it is. Right, so we've duplicated this business up here, and we've also got the we want the diagnostic unit for internal medicine. That one. Right. Pop that in there, but we'll get rid of these windows. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Car parks are looking great, eh? That's fantastic. Good. I'm pleased. And then that means that we can get rid of this one and put in a general one, right? Down here, general surgery. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Yeah, so we can start moving all the staff out of this space down here and up. So we've got our care nurses in place. So down here, because we only have one of these rooms at the moment, the on-call doctors are just these two here, Daniel and Richard. So we'll move them, Daniel and Richard, to here. Yeah. Okay. Now they're currently using this room. So let's let this continue and get this finished up. She actually just left. There's nobody currently working in there. Oh my. Oh, that was really good. Okay. So we can now delete this room. We don't want it anymore. So if we just do that. Okay. And so they're now up here, right? Looks dark up here. And then we need to move the stretcher nurses as well. So we can delete this and move the nurses. So have we only got, because this is all the surgery, yeah. Okay, so have we only got 4 for here? We do at the moment. Okay, so Karen Young and Margaret Young. Oh, are they sisters? Karen and Margaret. Okay. And then here we have Kate and Charles. It doesn't feel like they have a very large naming pool. Kate. Oh, hello. And Charles. So, yes, with the Sims 3 series that I'm going to be starting soon, our main character has a fairly sensible name because I named him a long time ago. But all the supporting characters that are going to be in the series, I've taken names from 2 Point Hospital because the names in that game are brilliant. So one of the names that I discovered in 2 Point Hospital was Randy Panther, which I think is a great name, Randy Panther. So I've got a sim called Randy Panther just because it's an amazing name. You know, I couldn't resist. So, and I just thought of all the sim series that I do in the future, the names are going to start coming from always 2 Point Hospital because they're the best. So we can now clear this out. How amazing is that? We've cleared it out. So I mean, that's pretty awesome that we just managed to do that. And what we also need to do is get a corridor in here. Right. So we know, don't we? We do know. We know that we're going to have this down here. This down here. Okay. We know this is occurring. Well, at least there. Right. Yeah. There we go. So I'm going to do that. And once again, we can get these glass doors in. I'm presuming as well that we're going to have a similar situation here as we do downstairs. I'm just not entirely sure yet quite where that's going to go. So we'll just leave it there and put the door in. So it seems a little redundant at the moment, but give it time. So I'll pop that there. Pop these here. And what we will do, I think, is put in these, because we've got all this crazy amount of money now, I'll make sure that I save up for the next stream so we can keep the hospital being built. So what we'll do is, in the prefabs, we'll just build them in right now. So it's not that one there. Yeah, so we'll pop these in here so they're done. And we'll remove these windows. Like that. Okay. Excellent. Shall I put a window here just because we can? Maybe we'll do something similar down there as well. And what we should do is put this prefab in as well. So this would be general, no, diag, general, that one? Wrong department. Okay. Like that. And we can see here that this wallpaper's messed up. So we can do that. And we can put on our little transfers. So these are not doctor's offices. Which one is it? Is it that one? I think it's that one, isn't it? So we'll put those on there. Then what we might do is number them. Oh yeah. Okay, good. Should we go and do the same upstairs? So it looks really dark up here. Okay. And those as well. And Then I think that might be the wrong arrow. Let's, yeah. Nurse. Doctor's office. No. Doctors. Okay, and then we've got the ward as well. So we've got the normal ward and we've got the high dependency unit. That's the right way around, right? I think so. Okay. Let's put in those windows. Like that. Okay. And we need a floor going in. So this is the space that we're interested in doing. Let's get this in. Nice. Good. Excellent. And then we want to just repeat all the items that we did down here. So, well, the plant setup was pretty easy. So we can just repeat that. They look a little bit lost when the building's completely green as well. And then, yeah, we do have a bunch of posters here. Do something like that. And then we put in some bins here, didn't we? And a clock. I think it was about it. Yeah. Okay, it's getting really filthy. I'm not surprised. Because we're not actually managing the hostel, we're just building en masse. Okay. I love placing the stickers and signs. It makes it look so much better. Fantastic. Good. I'm pleased. I often wonder what would be interesting to watch and what wouldn't be, you know. I worry about it. So that still says... this says it's not accessible. Pretty sure that's a lie. Oh, hang on. The toilet doesn't... What happened to the toilet? Did I accidentally delete the toilet door? Yeah, I did. Okay. Have we now broken that? Is everyone okay? What it... Everyone seems to be fine. Everyone's is fine. Okay, good. It looks really dark up here compared to downstairs. Move in, people. Turn the lights on. This is freaky. This is freaky. Okay. So there we are. We now have internal medicine here. We have general surgery here. And we've managed to clear out these spaces for future junk, which is always nice. Let's not worry about that. Now, so here, our current problem is surgery. It's really in the way. I'd like to clear surgery out. Now, surgery is going to go... This is going to be difficult. It's probably going to be... I'm probably not going to build it in any real means just yet. Also, just so that you can... Just to help you guys visualize all sort of junk's going on in my head, if I can remember how to do it, which I never can. Outside, right there. That looks really dark. That's just one. It's not this. See, it's not this. It's got to be a flooring. Is it flooring? Yeah, it is. Right. See, I forget. I've been doing it, and then I forget. So we're going to have that there, like that. That's going to be grass, and we're going to have stuff going up here as well, which I've not done yet. Okay, but I have done. Have I done the? Yeah. Okay, good. But I've not done the black inside here. They're just a little bit distracting like that. I don't like them. They're much better like this. Okay. I've done this side, apparently. Every time. Okay, there we are. So, good. Right. Yeah, so on the top floor, yeah, we're going to roughly put in the walls and see what we can get out of this, but I'm not ready to put in a lot of work into surgery just yet. So this area is going to be surgery. And we had, on that last campaign, I quite liked the surgery that they set up. All the surgeries together, fairly open plan, you know. Let's have a look at the surgery rooms. Where is surgery? Operating theatre, that's what it's called. There. See, they'd fit quite nicely. So I'm thinking if I put like one here. And then we'll put in we would want to spin this around so we can start putting these rooms together, you know, the cleaning rooms, but I don't know if I'd want it to be that big. Would I want it to be that small? My head hurts. How big is that? That's 4. I might make it 2 bigger. This could be massive waste of money though. Because what I'm looking at as well is that how much space would have left up here. It's quite a lot. Because I would need one surgery to go across like this. Right. I'm having trouble measuring it. 3 down from the 1, 2, 3. Actually comes out quite a bit bigger, doesn't it? So that central area could be much larger. I don't know if I want it that big though. I mean, it just seems like a ridiculous waste of space. Maybe to keep things simple for now, I will just stick this one here because I know that I'm going to want it to go there. But then I'd have to redesign the room quite a lot to get it up and running now, which I'm also not up for. Maybe we could move this down a bit because I am going to have balconies coming up here because we are going to have here. There's going to be wards as well as here. There's going to be wards. And then there's going to be wards here as well. So they're going to need the balcony. They are going to need the balcony. I'm sorry, there's a lot of planning in my head going on right now. My head might explode. So you see there's going to be wards here. Okay, and they're going to need their balcony. And then there's going to be wards here. They're going to need their balcony. But up here, there won't be wards. So it doesn't have to be this deep. It doesn't have to be. I could have it exactly as I want it. So let's see. Let's plan this a little bit. So this is how deep? This is 6. Right, so 6. So we could have a surgery across here. And then this should be 12. It is. So they separate down here, but the surgery part is 8. Yeah. And then they're going to have a adjoining scrub room for all 4 surgeries here, like it did in that other hospital that I really liked. So if we moved, but I just don't want it to be this big. Like, that's a lot of junk. Whereas we could make a nice area out here for the staff. You know, like a little garden thing, but instead of for the wards, it's for the staff. And the reason, and the ICU is going to be here. And the reason I'm putting these up here is because walk-in patients never need come up here. This is ward patients only, this area. You know, so it's nice and quiet and patient-free, whereas these others won't be. They're going to be quite busy, the ground floor being the busiest for walk-ins. So that's why I want these departments up here, because it'll be quiet and cleaner and just easier to manage. That's why I'm doing it. So I think I'd like to move this to here. It's a little bit annoying, isn't it, that it can't quite work itself out. And in turn, we are going to demolish like this. Okay. Can we get rid of that? No. Why? I don't want this. I'm not going to want a floor up here. I've done something. I've broken it. Haven't I? I've broken it. I don't want this up here at all. Can we get rid of this? Okay. But I don't want the wall. God damn it, game. I want this to be the roof. Capiche? It's the roof of the hospital. Okay. And this. Oh. On the floor above. So we can do this. You know. Do you see? And then this one could actually be staff based, you know? It's surgery staff between surgeries can come out here and have a fag, right? Have a quick smoke before they go back in. They should know better, but I mean, they know that they do. They know that they should, but you know, should we make these ones white? And then we can have these doors. And then put this here. Okay. I'm thinking something like this. And now it just makes this space here, which is effectively a joint scrubs room, just a bit small. It's still huge though, isn't it? I mean, I was thinking, what was I thinking? Like 6? It's 7. Because I was thinking nice double doors. But it's still a bit off. Have I measured something wrong? I don't know. I guess it'll be fine. I guess it'll be fine. You know, I like that I've built one surgery the furthest away from the lift as it can possibly be. Yep. We need a surgery for general surgery. So let's get that in. And I have no idea actually where all the offices are going to be. I guess we're going to have to make it so the ICU won't take up all of this. The ICU will be back here a bit, and then we'll have some offices here, right? I guess. Maybe something here. Don't know. We'll figure it out. Figure it out. For now, we'll just plonk them down like they're downstairs. We'll just plonk them down here. It'll be fine, but at least they've got nicer surgeries going in, right? Bit by bit, eh? So let's see. We would like an operating theatre here for general surgery. And then what we'll do, I think, is pick all this up, flip it round. Sling it back down again. Okay. let's then get rid of all this. That'll do for now. That'll do for now. And then I suppose we could just remove this wall knowing that we're going to be making this one big room in here eventually. And we'll make all this glass and open plan, you know, like they had in that other hospital. Because it looks really cool. But this for now functions. Which is all I'm really worried about, to be honest. We're going for function there right now. It's going to be a similar sort of deal with getting the ICU moved upstairs. We're just going to be going for sort of mainly function right now. So that being said, though, I do have, I think, a prefab, another office prefab, purely for surgery. So we could build them and then just move them later or whatever. So we have office. Where are they? Office, surgery, right? Because what's great about this office, I've put the nurses and the doctors, a whole surgical team in one room. That's what I really like about this room. So I'm going to want to make sure that I can absolutely get these in here. But look how many surgeries we would have to. It's a great idea, but I'm not sure I'm going to have the room, because we're going to have surgery for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I've built 5 surgeries, but building 5 of these and getting the ICU here, it could be that we will have to build this out and put ICU here, to be honest. That's probably what we'll end up doing, because this is mental. You know? I'm going to need all their offices here. You know? For now, we'll stick one here. And we'll stick one here. But I need to have a think about that. So, I mean, I was really looking forward to having like this really beautiful garden out here. But I've got a frickin' problem. Or I need to design an office with all of them in it. You know, maybe that could be one of our things, that we design one large surgery office that has one lot of kitchen, maybe 2 toilets in it, but then all the surgery doctors and nurses for this entire department. Do you see what I mean? Maybe we'll have to do something like that. So as much as I like this design, I don't think I'm going to be able to use it in this hospital, because I'd really like to try and retain this garden. So this isn't feasible. And my other plan might not be feasible, but we do have a lot of dead space here for kitchens and bathrooms and stuff like that. So yeah, I think we'll be able to figure that out. For now though, shall we get everybody moved up here so they're out of the way? Because it's a problem for another day. So what have we got here? We're on general surgery, so we have a whole mix of stuff going on here. Should we put the anaesthetists, anaesthetologists, whatever these guys are called? Should we put them together? So we've got Sarah Moore and Jennifer Taylor. Okay. Oh, they've both got the same department. Okay, let's just change this up. And then I'll have to get their names again, because you know I'm going to forget it. So this, I think, is the doctors. And this is the nurses. Okay. Oops. Right. Okay. No. Right, nurses. No, anaesthetists. Right. Hang on a minute. It's this desk. Jennifer Taylor was the nighttime one. It's you. It's Sarah Moore. Okay. Jennifer Taylor. Now, you don't need to be doing these 2 things. Just that. That's going to get confusing otherwise. And then Diagnosis. You don't need to do diagnosis. We've got other doctors to do diagnosis. This could have been causing a lot of problems, you know. Okay. He's not actually a surgeon. Which is a weird choice on my part. A very weird choice on my part. Are any of you surgeons? No. Why do I have you? Oops. I don't know. Squishy healthy. Okay. Well, I guess he needs to go. Squishy healthy needs to come over here. I don't even know. You're a diagnostic guy. It's very bizarre. Okay. Sure. So we got Mary. We need daytime. Gorfunkel fish wrapper. I think we'll probably remember that one. And Mary. Gorfunkel. Mary Rodriguez, wasn't it? Mary there. Okay. And then we've got the other nighttime one. And then we need to employ somebody to replace Squishy. Right. Hang on. Jordan Williams, nighttime. Okay. So let's put Jordan here. And then what we need is a surgeon. Oh, wow, look at this guy. Improves satisfaction of supervised colleagues every morning, although he's probably not going to be the chief. Spartan, all needs are reduced much slower, and an early bird works more efficiently during the day. I mean, this guy's just off the chain good. Good, right. Excellent. Welcome aboard, Charles. Right. So that's them done. Right, so then we want to move these nurses. So we've got Pokey McStabby, everybody. Pokey McStabby. We love Pokey McStabby. Pokey McStabby, who made an appearance in the Project High Rise series. And Lisa Wilson. Pokey McStabby. Pokey McStabby is finally getting an office. It's probably not her permanent office still. Was it Lisa Wilson? Can't remember. Yeah, it looks like it. It's Pokey. And then Jojo the Queen. Look, Jojo, it's you. Jojo the Queen and Margaret White. God, what is going on with this? It looks like it thinks there's another floor up there, doesn't it? So Jojo the Queen and Margaret White. Where is she? There. Good. There they are. Excellent. Which means we can now successfully delete all of that. We haven't moved internal medicine guys yet though. They only have daytime, look. They only have daytime. Don't think you need assisted surgery. I don't actually think you need it. So let's go back up here. Okay. You. Yeah. And then our surgery nurses. Daytime. I'm terribly confused. Oh yeah, they only have daytime ones. Right, okay. I just said that. There we go. What? Oh no, it's same one. There. Okay, so that should be them clear down here, which means all this equipment is now bin fodder. Oh my god, it feels so good. Look at the blood on the floor. Crazy blood. Oh, it feels good, eh? Doesn't it feel good? We'll press play for a little bit. They'll all slowly die. Oh, but it does. It feels really, 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 really good. Kiefer, hello, welcome. Pokey McStabby. With a name like that, let's hope they never decide to pursue a career in proctology. It feels really good. Even like, I know it's not permanent, but we've started to get a bit of an idea of what's going on up here and the problems that are occurring and whatnot. So this is pretty okay. But at least they're out the way, and we can put more surgeries in a pinch. But yeah, the ICU is a little bit of a problem. So what I'm probably, God, it really is. Do I actually have? I might have actually saved the ICU prefab from another hospital, but it's not. I've not done anything with it. It's just a huge ICU. No, actually, there isn't. It isn't there. Okay, fine, fair enough. That would have been too easy. Yeah, so the ICU is going to be tricky again, isn't it? I mean, ooh, look at that. Don't know if I want to commit to it quite that extent at the moment, knowing what I know, or rather knowing how much I don't know. How many beds have we got here on the ICU? We currently have 6, which would be like building 2 of those, wouldn't it? But if I want to start expanding into other departments, the ICU is going to get busier. They just require so much space, don't they? Maybe we will commit to this for the moment. And what's this back? These desks? Nothing. Nothing's just like a made up display area thing. It's craziness, isn't it? Absolute craziness. Christ, it's expensive. It's alright though. We will save up again. I think we will stick that in there for now. And I think we might clear that stuff out so that we can make it clear. Oops. Or not. I suppose we could just remove that wall. Oh, I have. That might do for now. That might just do for now. And then we'll do something very simple for the doctors and nurses down here on our makeshift ICU. They shall continue to be a makeshift crowd. So I have 4 of each at the moment. Okay. So let's just jump back up here. What is your problem? What are we missing? What have I removed in this desk removal business? Okay. I suppose we'll have to put some of them in. I suppose I could get rid of... Oh, I know what we could do. B1. solve that problem. And then we are going to need a quick on-call and a quick nurses station. And down here, we'll just very quickly copy all this. Typical. It's close enough. It's close enough. Right. There we go. Oops, your night time. There we go. Get them all moved upstairs. Let them actually move up there. See this door? Can finally get rid of this stupid door. Pretty sure. Alright, we need to break this ICU. Get everybody moved. Probably kill them all. Probably kill them all. Copy is an amazing feature, isn't it? And move is a good feature. Well, move needs some work because, of course, if there's a desk with a joining table, yeah, like a table with a computer on it, you can't move the arms, which is most rooms. I'm not surprised. Most of our ICU patients are probably going to die during this process, given there's only one stretcher nurse. The hospital is in complete disarray. Yeah, lost one patient. I'm going to no, there's not enough nurses to transfer patients. I mean, normally I think it'll be okay for the moment, but for this particular procedure, there's definitely not enough nurses. But I'm not going to get any more. I'm not sure. Because this is a one-off thing. Okay, you can totally do this. Okay. I think this is the only guy left down here. Oh, he's vomiting. Give him something for that. There we go. So can we now... What's that one? Can we now delete all this? Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that feels so good. I don't know where that wall's going to go yet, so let's just get rid of it. Right. Okay. Now, just to give ourselves a bit of cleaning concerns, just to resolve them a little bit, let's sort out this space so that it gets cleaned and looked after. Just because it's a little bit crazy. And here we go. Should just help look after it a little bit. Damn it! It's because of those rooms. That's fine. If they can't access them, I don't need to worry about it. But they can access that, right? What have I done now? Oh, that bit there. Don't cancel it all. Oh, for Christ. Okay. Okay. So that, you know, janitors can sort that out somewhat. What are we thinking? It's a little bit of order, you know, we've got a little bit of order going on, which is always nice. And I think what we'll do is just do a little bit on the outside. So I know that, well, I'm fairly sure that I'd quite like this building to be like this. Oops, that didn't work, did it? It's a little bit like this. But we are going to have this going up here. So what we might do is just make this a solid blue, just because, you know, I've got no good reason for it. Just because designer nonsense. So I think we might put that up there, like that. And I think the top floor I would like this. Oops. Took that a little far. I took it a little far. Now I'm sad. I took it too far. Guys. What do I want to do at this part of the lift? What do I want to do? I don't know. Maybe we'll just keep it the same. You know? I go along here. And then we could do the solid blues down here, couldn't we? Except we've got the red building here. Goes red here. Forgot about that. And this is going to be the labs. What do we do? Do I make it so that the first two are red, like this? And then maybe... no. Cap it off like this, maybe. You know, maybe the ones higher up don't have to be a colour. You know? Being that there's no building up here, maybe these could be just white or something. Because we're going to have... this is going to be big old pathways, right? So, I mean, ultimately, people aren't actually going to see these walls here. They're not actually going to see those walls, right? So if we made... it's a shame though, isn't it, if... mind you, that looks alright, doesn't it? Maybe we could just continue the red up here, because we're going to have a helicopter pad up here. Hell's yeah. But we will then have this white, I think. Don't know, this might change in the future. I'm not sure yet. It's a difficult one to work out when you don't have the whole building. Yeah. Because I do know that we're going to have all this as windows. Like this. All along here. It's a sky bridge. Like this. You know. You like all the glass. Excellent. Good, good, good. I mean, I wouldn't want to be the person that has to keep it clean, frankly. But it's not my job. I just build it. Somebody else has to worry about cleaning it. Okay. Along here. Nice. There we go. Here we go. Hells yeah. Yeah. See, it's all going to be glass. God, it'd be nice if it was daytime in game. And then we know that the floors will probably be white like this. I don't think anyone's actually cleaning these floors at the minute. But yeah, so we've got... I can sort of see that coming together. And let's put the walls back up. Make this white. And make that white. Yeah. I think so. I do want to have a think about this. Because I'm still not sure about this. So I might do that before the next stream is... So there might be some changes happening there. Let's get in this. This is going to be white, I think. And this is going to be white. Okay. And then we put the blue back in. What's here? Like that. Ugh, that one lies. That one lies. Okay. So yeah, we're definitely getting a feel for that building, I would say. And then a similar deal here with the windows. And it goes over the road. So we've got like this bridge over the road. And I've got plans for these rooms. I have plans. But ultimately I know that I'm going to want this to be pretty much a glass room. And I think this will be a glass front. This is an X-ray. This floor is X-ray. Okay. And then again, with this building, we just want to get in our blue bottom. Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah. So yeah. Oh, we've missed a bit there. Which means, yeah, looking at it, we're going to need to put the blue top around here. Do you know, we might not include that front building, because this is just going to be 2 floors. So what we might actually do is make this just white instead. Yeah, keep that white. Mind you, with this being all glass up there, we probably could actually bring this across here and it'd look alright. Not that you can see it with the windows there, but let's not worry about that. That might actually look okay. You know, and I think what's also going to happen is that this is probably going to be another garden here. This is going to be a helipad thing with some more doors here. We'll probably go with like these in like a red. So we're probably going to have a helipad here, but I know that I'm going to want to cut a bit out of the building here, because there'll be, for downstairs, there's going to be like a little staff area here that's a balcony on the outside. You know, where staff can go to have a smoke. So, there we go. Okay. But yeah, I'm not happy about this. This is a bit boxy, I think. And then what we're going to be doing, I think, with this bit of roof, because you can decorate the roof, right? So we can, like, no, you can't drag it. Okay, so we can put like roof edging. Actually, hang on a minute. Yeah. No, I am happy with that. Yeah. So you can put the roof edging around here. I'm probably going to cut this one off, because this is, I don't know if you know this, this is called Royal Peeping Hospital, although I'm not sure. Do I want another floor on that? No, I don't think I do. No, this is, I think this is the right place to be doing this. And so I was thinking, on the top of this building, we should just embrace that it's Royal Peep Hospital. So what have we got here? Because we've got this gravel here. Construction ground? What's that look like? Roof tiles. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be putting where. What are these? Oh, they look exactly the same. Oh my god, please fit. Ah. Oh yeah. There's a Royal Peep Hospital. Oh my goodness. Right. Yeah, bit by bit. You know, we're getting there. It's crazy, isn't it? Look at that. Look what I did. What we could do with this bit of wall, we have this. Do that. Maybe we could do that over here, but with the red. It's a bit tricky to know, isn't it? We'll work it out. Okay. Oh my god, it's so big. But look, we have a pretty tight looking internal medicine happening over here, which I'm pretty pleased about. You know, it's looking all right. I know that probably going to want to keep this as a reasonable corridor. If we came down here, like I know that we're going to want to build more wards here, and more wards, I think the wards will come to here. Pretty sure when I come to build more. Pretty sure that's the space they take up. No. Okay, I definitely need to have a look at this building. I think this building's bigger than it needs to be, so I might need to step it in as it comes up, because something is off here. Oh, I better take that out. It's not accessible now, apparently. Okay. I mean, down here is going to be different because this isn't going to be wards. We're going to need to put in a cleaning closet. 4, 6. How much? I think you're 6. But I'd want to leave fairly decent space here. And if you're 6, what are you? 8. I'm not sure. That's going to need some measuring out, I think. Going to need some measuring out. But I think that's probably going to be it for today. Slightly smaller stream. But yeah. We've dug into that money quite a lot. But we've done some amazing things, I think, today. Pretty pleased. You know, pretty pleased. We've not had much opportunity to run the hospital. That's probably not going to happen for a while. You know, we're just going to keep building the hospital, and then we'll try and run it here and there to see how smoothly it goes. I suppose I'm interested in starting to get other departments open. I think with the next stream, we'll really start to focus using our prefabs that we've got in. We'll start looking at getting the orthopedic department in, cardiology and neurology. And of course, we've never in my series actually played with cardiology or neurology, so we're going to, I think, on the next stream see about trying to slam all these departments in, which no doubt will completely overwhelm everything, but we're going to do it anyway. You know, and then we really will be forced to look at this. I'll give this some thought. Yeah, particularly this. I'll give this some thought, and then it could be that in the next stream we really look at this section and this building and just get the measurements right and see about redesigning an office that allows something better for surgery to go on here, you know. And if we have to take up a bit of this space, then we have to. You know, I mean, it's a big garden, and it's not like anything's going to be happening out there. It just, I thought it looked nicer if the buildings were just, I don't know, not all the same and different and stopped at different levels. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do, right? You know, where's there a kitten update at the beginning of the stream? There was. So, well, kind of. I mean, the kittens, Coral and Zuki, are absolutely fine. They had a bath this morning. Each weekend, I'm thinking, you know, big baths for them, because they play a lot, and they have a tendency to run through their litter tray constantly and their food bowls, and they're just very, very mucky. And after a week, they get quite smelly. So start them off young, get used to baths. And I think also bathing them and then brushing them helps them learn their own grooming processes as well. One definitely seems to be ahead. Coral seems to be much better at grooming at the moment than Zuki is. Zuki's not a very good groomer, so she requires a lot more work after a bath at the moment. So there's a little bit of work to be doing there. They are going to the vet on Thursday to get them, you know, booked in with the vet, get their record started, start their jab history, talk about, you know, a general health check, and then we'll be able to start dealing with, I'd like to get them tagged, you know, so they're microchipped, and I'd like to talk about their neutering when we, you know, ages and weights for that and all that sort of stuff. So that'll be Thursday. Yeah, I really do need to put a video together to put on the Patreons, for you Patreons, of the kittens. I have been recording bits and bobs with them, but for now it is just sort of random pictures in the VIP chat Discord of the kittens at the moment. Yeah, but they're very happy and they're very lively and they eat well. You know, they use the litter tray. They're just really good cats. I think I've got very, very lucky because I've had kittens before that have been much more problematic, but not these guys. They seem to be well on it. They seem to be very bright, very happy, and very good at consuming their food and going to the toilet in the right place and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, really, really pleased actually. Really, really pleased. They're very good kittens. Very good kittens. And they're not destroying everything either, you know. They're not chewing on everything or tearing things up. They're not pulling curtains down or knocking things over all the time, you know, which is also very nice. Give it time, though. I suppose as they get bigger, that might start occurring. But yeah, no, they're good. They're lovely. They're very, very lovely. And I want to go and spend some time with them, which is why I'm going to be ending the stream early today. Although I think it's been about 3 hours today, so it's still a respectable 2.5 hours. Okay, well, I do apologise. It's been 2.5 hours. A bit of a poor stream, but we've actually achieved loads, haven't we? Look at how much we've done. And yeah, I shall save up more money and plan what I'd exactly like to achieve during the next stream, and we'll do that because in the next stream hopefully I'll be able to make it a good lengthy one, so that we can just try and get as through this hospital as much as possible, because while I do enjoy Project Hospital, I am very keen to get back to my time at Porsche. And lots of people are asking me, when are you going to play Porsche next, you know, so but I can't not finish this hospital, right? I want to finish this hospital because, you know, Royal Peeping Hospital needs to be complete, and I think it's going to be really awesome when it's done as well. Like I'm really enjoying its development. It's looking really quite cool. So yeah, I'd really like to do that. And you know, there's an opportunity here. I can see that there's an opportunity here. I know that. Let's just see that. Roof is going out a bit much here. How can I, maybe it's a bulldoze job, I mean dynamite. What's that roof there? Oh yeah, there we go. So I know this is going to be a big waiting area, but I'm going to make it look like a canteen. So what we could do here, just while I'm having the idea, I want to do it, is that we could put some glass doors here. You know, don't know what colour oh, hang on. Well, X-rays, this sort of grey colour, isn't it? So maybe we could do something like this. And give them a balcony too. Just while the idea's in my head. You know? So there'll be an outdoor area there as well. Yeah. Cool. Okay. My time portion is a nice little game. Yeah. So I mean, I had a pretty long stream of it a while back. We got quite into it, and I'd like to carry on. But we will finish this Sandbox Hospital first, and in the next stream, I think we'll have a really big stream where we'll just between that stream, this stream, I am going to have a think about the sizes of these buildings a little bit. And then, yeah, I think in the next stream we will get the rest of the departments built in, and get this built in. So I'm hoping we'll complete this floor, and that we'll complete this floor, and we'll complete this floor, which means in turn we'll probably complete this floor, and a bunch of X-ray will probably have to go in, and we'll need the other lab. Do you know what I mean? So lots to do, but it'll actually get masses done in this hospital. The most difficult areas is always going to be, I think, ICU, and this emergency department. These are going to be the most fiddly, I think, to do, which is probably why I'm going to leave them till last. So we can fiddle around with those when the majority of the hospital is actually up and running. But yeah, and I like the we can see windows going in as well, which is nice. Really liking that. But yeah, something's going on here. I've done something wrong here, and I've got to work it out. I have to work it out. But yeah, there we are. Broad Peeping Hospital now says PEEP on the top, which I'm really pleased about. It fitted and everything. So yeah. Okay, well, thank you for joining me. Sorry it's been a small one, but it will be going on YouTube's for you to watch, and I will add it on to the end of the playlist. But ultimately what I need to do, I've got a lot of work to do on this Sims 3 series that I am planning to hopefully start next week. There could be a little gap between Project High Rise ending and the Sims 3 starting, but I've got a lot of work to do, so I am going to get on with that, so that I can try and bring you that series as quickly as humanly possible. Anyway, hope you had fun and enjoyed the progress, and I shall see you all very, very soon. Bye everyone. Bye.